Hi, Frank from Leakenders. So this customer is having a hammer noise or humming noise when the taps are used. You use the taps. When the taps are turned off, hearing a humming noise from the loft. There's a water tank in the loft, which is feeding the hot water. So what usually this is the problem of is that the ball valve in the loft is the reason for making that noise, and that needs to be replaced in the loft, which is what we're going to do next. Ball valve's gone. This is part 2 ball valve is what you want to get. So you need to get a new part 2 ball valve, which is one of these. Part 1 doesn't have the spout on it, which is usually for the central heating tank, which is the little tank, which is just there. Part 2 ball valve is for the water tank, which is for the cold and hot feed for your bathroom. So you want to take one of these ball valves. First of all, turn the water off. You can either turn it off from the mains downstairs. You can either turn it off from the mains downstairs, or sometimes in the loft you may have a little valve like this, which is a flathead screwdriver. Just put your flathead screwdriver in there, you turn that flat, that will turn the water off. So quite simple to change these valves. There's 2 nuts. First is your water connection to the ball valve. You just undo this nut here. You just push that back, there'll be a little fibre washer in there. Just make sure you change this fibre washer when you replace the valve. Take this off, put a new one on. There's a 1/2 inch fibre washer. Put that in there. And with your spanner, you just want to take this nut off here for the ball valve. Undo this nut. This is what is clamping it to the tank. Let's just hold the inside here. Turn that nut. Undo this like so. So this will also need to be replaced if you're getting a hammering noise in your property. So if when you're using the taps in the bathroom, if they're making a hammering noise, like a brrrr sort of noise, when you turn the taps off, it's as the tank's filling up, the washer inside's gone. So that's another case of why this would need to be replaced. So either you're getting a hammering noise, or it's leaking from the overflow outside. So what I usually do is keep the floats, because there's nothing wrong with that float, so you can reuse that. You just want to buy the new valve. Screw the float back on. Just push it back through the hole. Do exactly what you did taking it off. So just put that nut back on, tighten that up. Keep the ball valve straight. And with your spanner, just tighten that nut up behind it. Then what you want to do is just tighten this nut up that you put the fibre washer in. With one hand, hold the ball valve and just do it as tight as it can go. You may want to just put a pair of grips on the thread here. Just hold that, and then just give it that little tiny bit more tighten with the nut. And that's it. And then you can turn your water back on, check for leaks, And that's it, new ball valve in the tank.